Milestones of the Century.
This was Amelia Earhart in one of her rare moments on the ground when she prepared for her famed global flight in 1937. Fans cheered her wherever she went, for she probably excited more interest than any other woman of her time. Daring and dramatic, even to this windswept takeoff from Oakland, California, Miss Earhart had earned the distinction of being America's top woman pilot, dating back from this global flight to the historic day back in 1932, when she became the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. Arriving near Londonderry, Ireland, after flying over 2,000 miles in 13.5 hours, she eclipses her unprecedented feat of 4 years before when she made the crossing with 2 passengers. The lithe figure of the smiling lady with the tousled hair captured hearts, imaginations, and headlines as no aviatrix had before. She was swarmed by autograph collectors and reporters around the globe, and her most casual comment was often the next day's headlines. America's ambassador Mellon was no less thrilled than the Irish. Arriving in New York, Amelia Earhart's ticker tape parade was no ordinary publicity gimmick, even in that renowned era of hoopla. She had been where no other woman had been before, in mid-Atlantic alone. She had done the deed, and the day was hers. Acclaimed for her competitive daring, Miss Earhart was also admired for her grace and charm. She was to hold the headlines for almost a decade. Here, at the height of her fame, she arrives at New York City Hall and, like an omen, ascends to her glory. In 1937, with her navigator, Fred Noonan, her plane plunged into the Pacific. Her disappearance set off one of the most massive sea hunts in aviation history. In the folk tales of men, there have been those whom people, for some unexplainable reason, could not accept as gone forever. Amelia Earhart was one of these. To this day, pilots flying over the vast stretch near Howland Island cast a hopeful glance seaward, hoping that somehow, somewhere, Amelia Earhart still lives, as her memory still lives among the milestones of the century.